Like he wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all them perks scrambling your eggs.
Scrambling your eggs is crazy.
And girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter dedicating essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese.
I mean, okay, that's not that crazy.
A few moments later.
Hold on, bro. Never, not once in my 26 years of being on this earth have I ever seen somebody call a baby a roach. That's crazy.
Racist against rappers, they all look the same to him. They used to beg him not to egg him on Halloween. He told him holler back with the suede pumas, dollar green. Nah, I mean, heat it up till the temperature tarball. Y'all just gawk like gargoyle.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, okay? I grew up watching Maury, Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos. Sometimes Steve Wilkos was tripping. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I like messy stuff. So I want to know what's going on with this Cardi B and Nicki Minaj beef, okay? Because I heard they was talking crazy. Ignore the sheets in the back. They're being cleaned. Instead, you can just take a gander at my dog, Charlotte. Yeah, she's precious. Look at her. Yeah, she just got done playing and washed.
Now, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are beefing once again. After Cardi B dropped her recent album, fans started pointing out that some of Nicki's posts online looked like they might have been aimed at Cardi. And
should I listen to Cardi B's album? Like, do a reaction to it? I just did Young Thug's album, so I guess I'm in album reaction mode now.
Of course, that immediately reignited their feud, especially after Cardi B fired back. This time, the beef has gotten so nasty that they've even started dragging each other's kids into it.
What?
It all started about a week ago when Cardi B dropped her album Am I the Drama. Shortly after, Nicki put up a few tweets that many people thought were shots at Cardi B's album.
Look, I fuck with Nicki, and Nicki look, goddamn. Look, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Nicki be starting hella beefs, bro. Like, there was, I still don't understand what she was even beefing with Meg Thee Stallion about, bro. Like, real talk.
And that's when Cardi responded with a
like, to me, it came out of nowhere
message directly aimed at Nicki, saying, "Why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag you think it is. You've been in the game for 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers from your era. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are the numbers you should be competing with. You can't because you're doing lower than all of them."
Damn.
I was in high school when you came out. Why are you even comparing yourself to me for?
I mean, I can't really say nothing about that. Nicki still is like on the Mount Rushmore of that like 2010s, early 2000s. Well, not 2010s. Her run was legendary. You know what I'm saying? But if we being honest, Nicki ain't nowhere near as hot, at least right now, as Drake, Taylor Swift, maybe even Wayne, honestly. I don't know, bro. She took a big hit after she did that diss track to Meg Thee Stallion, because that thing was not it.
From there, the back and forth really kicked off, with both Nicki and Cardi trading insults on Twitter. And as usual with these two, things escalated quickly and it got pretty nasty. So let's take a look at some of these tweets.
Cocaine Barbie? What the fuck? The power I have make these bitches come out of rehab every time. Go to your fucking room. Nothing more annoying than a bored bitch. You must have missed me, huh? Crazy? Now kiss my feet. Oh my god.
Cardi B went on X, formerly known as Twitter, and put up a few posts where she said things like, "You must have missed me, huh? Crazy. Now kiss my feet. Nothing more annoying than a bored bitch. The power I have make these bitches come out of rehab every time. Go to your fucking room." Cocaine Barbie.
Cocaine Barbie is outrageous. Look, if Nicki started it, bro, low-key, like, I mean, you can't really say nothing to it. Like, you did kind of start it. Unless Cardi started it, but I've always been under the impression Nicki started it.
It was a response to some of the things Nicki had been allegedly saying about Cardi B's album. And it looks like Nicki had been listening to and dissecting.
I kind of want to see what she's actually been saying. Like, what specifically was she saying?
Cardi B's music and performance numbers. And Cardi definitely took notice. Now, I want to take a look at some of these more explosive tweets, because this is where the situation really started to spiral. One of the tweets from Cardi B said, "Alright now, this is the third time talking about my pregnancy, like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors, cause you couldn't reproduce from all them perks scrambling your eggs."
Scrambling your eggs is crazy. Low-key, she kind of cooked, bro. She low-key kind of cooked.
And allegedly, Lord protect my babies. And things kept on getting worse with both sides bringing up personal issues and
Oh my God.
family. Nikki responded with a long thread of her own. I'm not going to read the entire thing, but
Okay, now I'm gonna read it. Okay. Is I'm the Barney B and the flop? Is I'm lying about fertility when the queen has never once seen or spoken to a fertility doctor in her life? Is I'm the one sleeping with trade while hubby fucking sweet? What? And taking my big gooey hole for alimony? What is she talking about? What the fuck? Why? Okay. Nikki be pissing me off by the way she typed, bro. Is I'm the one sleeping with trade while hubby fucking sweetie and taking my. Is she saying that Offset cheated on her with Saweetie? And now Offset's taking some child support. Is I'm going to be sued when the queen show her medical records to the courts? Oh, rock bottom nation, we win again. What does Rock gotta do with this? What does Rock Nation gotta do with this? Desire, I have your medical records too. The lawyers said we gonna be Barney B homeless within 36 months. What is she talking? She said she's gonna make her homeless. Praise God. Lucky we eating cake right now. Barney B. I know. Oh my God. She's saying Cardi B looks like Barney. Wait a minute, bro. Why am I just now making that connection, dude? Yeah, you might have to. I ain't gonna lie, Cardi. You might have to box her for this. This is insane work. She's saying get that yam off your face, dude. This is crazy.
But to give you context, she basically didn't.
Oh my God, there's a whole. Okay, let me speed. Barney B, I know you don't know this, but some women plan their pregnancy. You dirty Heineken pussy toy. What? We don't let niggas fuck us while we pregnant for the next trade. Who got 4 other people pregnant? Oh, she's talking about she got pregnant by that basketball player, right? I don't know. I know the very surface level. You see, the devil has come to collect. You sold your soul. You made a pact, but you lost. Now here it is. You have been neutralized in the almighty name of Jesus. Every word you speak on me or mine will now curse your enablers more than your drizzy brain could ever fathom. I was pregnant for my first love, got married, and the next year got pregnant for my soulmate on purpose. You see, Barney, we planned it. Your medical records in the strip club to now look embarrassing, and your father, wow.
Night ever having fertility issues, mocked Cardi B with the Barney B nickname, brought up personal allegations about Cardi B's relationships, and even threatened to release supposed medical records. And she closed by saying this. Also, let me say this, though I've never had fertility issues, it's not something to be used as a drag. Until you know the women who are actually living that pain, blaming themselves, we could only imagine and pray for them, love them, uplift them, not use these women as a punchline.
That's a good little deflect. I ain't gonna lie. That dude kind of make Cardi look crazy for saying that.
So in the middle of all the insults, Nikki also made a point about how fertility shouldn't be used as a weapon in arguments. And then this is when we get to the part I don't really like, which is kids being dragged into the beef. I'm not really a fan of that at all, but obviously both of them decided to take it there. And personally, I don't really think it matters who started it. I think they both know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, but I still need to know who started. I still kind of need to know who started that, low key. I need to know who went that low first.
To be started by saying, "Girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter dedicating essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese."
I mean, okay, that's not that crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not that crazy. I feel like Nicki about to go to hell for this next tweet.
In response, Nicki mentioned Cardi B's daughter, Culture
Vulture, you ugly too.
in a tweet where she said, Culture Vulture, you ugly too. And then Cardi B fired back with,
what? That came out of nowhere, Nicki. What? Why did you say that? I mean, this is crazy, but it's not like... I mean, okay, it is kind of crazy, bro. And it's your kid's birthday. That probably would send me over the edge, I ain't gonna lie. Especially if I was like actively celebrating the kid's birthday and you said that, like I'm a deadbeat, I probably would tweak out too.
essays to me, for the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese. In response, Nicki mentioned Cardi B's daughter, Culture, in a tweet where she said, Culture Vulture, you ugly too.
Oh yeah, her daughter is named Culture. Oh, that's messed up.
And then Cardi B fired back with one of the most viral tweets of this whole exchange. She wrote, Papa Bear, which is a nickname for Nicki's child, I'm sorry you can't speak in banging spoons because your mom couldn't put the drugs down. I'm sorry your mom not even paying attention to you on your own birthday because she's such an obsessed and dark-spirited hating hoe. I'm sorry. Nicki.
I ain't gonna lie, I think Blackie was right when he said it don't even matter who started at this point because that is dirty. Yeah, talking about the kids is crazy.
He then escalated by saying, Culture, you a roach and a monkey like your sister.
What the? What? Hold on, bro. Never, not once in my 26 years of being on this earth have I ever seen somebody call a baby a roach. That's crazy. What? A monkey and a roach. What? Somebody might gotta get their ass whooped, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is not something where you can like make amends afterwards either. This is something you gotta stand on for the rest of your being. For the rest of your life, you gotta stand on this. You can't just take this back.
At this point, things were way beyond anything that you could ever go back from, right? It turned into very personal insults about each other's kids. And in my opinion, that's where it completely crossed the line. But then again...
Yeah, I was laughing because of how shocked I was. But that's not cool at all, bro. Like, bringing up the kids is crazy. That's not cool at all, bro.
There's no line in a situation like this. And I think a big part of the reason why so many people are paying attention to this particular beef is because it does get to a point like this. After that, Cardi B completely snapped and went on one of the harshest rants of the whole back and forth. She
I've already saw the first sentence.
accused Nicki of having...
Bitch, you've been having cum stains in your mouth since you were a minor? Cause your daddy used to molest you? Tell the world why you wake up so fucking miserable, cause you hurt and full of trauma and trying to apply it to everybody else. And why the fuck do you keep bringing up Rock Nation? I'm not signed to them, you delusional, paranoid, coke sniffing bitch. Look, out of this entire sentence, this right here is like, I feel like the furthest you should be going with these beefs. It shouldn't have ever gotten past the drug allegations, bro. Cause this is just funny. I'm not signed to them, you delusional, paranoid, coke sniffing bitch. Like, oh my god, I know Nicki about to say something racist, bro. I just feel it in my bones. Jesus.
Trauma from her own father saying, you've been having cum stains in your mouth since you was a minor because your daddy used to molest you. Damn. Tell the world.
Oh my god, bro. Somebody's got to get like they ass whooped. Like, this ain't.
That's why you wake up so miserable, because you hurt and full of trauma and trying to apply it to everybody else. And why you keep bringing up Rock Nation. I'm not even signed to them. You delusional, paranoid, coke sniffing. And then Cardi B.
It's crazy because like that. This is. Excuse me. this tells me one of two things. One, she just like exposed one of Nicki's deepest traumas, because there's no way, if that's true, then that's crazy. Or two, if it's not true, you're insane for just making that up on the fly. Like, why is that? So no matter what option it is, bro, that's just a crazy sentence. That's a crazy paragraph to text somebody.
After this, continued with another extremely vicious tweet. You said F vulture, what? Bitch, fuck that slow ass son that came out of your pussy. You was wishing so much negativity on me while I was pregnant, and look at your karma. Look what your rotten pussy produced. Now he a whole 5-year-old tiptoeing around the house and can't spell his name.
What the fuck?
Damn. So right now it's obviously not about no music, no album. This turned into a straight up personal destruction.
These are the type of tweets, like, this is the type of tweets where like people have to get out that action over, bro. Because that's insane.
Lowest of the low. And honestly, that's why I said earlier that once kids get brought into it, the whole situation crossed the line. But then again, like I said, there's really no line in a situation like this. Now,
neither one of them are like right for saying all this. Like, that's just not even cool. Because when them kids grow up, they're going to see those tweets. It's on the internet. It's here forever, you know. And there's going to be videos like these where I'm going to be seeing those. I didn't know that y'all brought your kids up in a situation, so I'm still gonna post this video. But look, it ain't my. I didn't know y'all went that far. I didn't know y'all was gonna go that far, bro. Look, I'm gonna entertain my viewers, but I still feel bad for those kids. Okay.
Some other posts as well, but honestly, we're way past gossip territory right now, and I'll be completely honest with you, this is not my forte, since I like to have intelligent conversations and break things down in a way that makes sense.
Yeah, this gotta be like this is some, I don't even think they would let this fly on Maury or Jerry. Maybe Steve. Like, those are like Steve Wilkos insults, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, not, people aren't cheering or laughing, it's dead silent, and people are like, oh. Like, that's a Steve Wilkos bar. It went from Jerry Springer to Steve Wilkos, bro. That's past the point of no return.
This situation right here is obviously far from logical. None of it really makes sense. These are two women who really don't like each other. I emphasize women because when women are beefing, they tend to get super catty, because guys are like, you know what, let's fight it out and let's...
Yeah, like, I would have... So, I mean, let's be completely honest. There's a lot of catty guys out there. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes are really just like, they're grown men who gossip more than women. I'm gossiping about beef right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not exactly the least cattiest nigga on the planet, but I'm not going to lie about it. But no, there's plenty of, even rappers, there's plenty of people who just talk crazy and they don't ever resolve it. But I think women are way more willing to take it that far than men are, because, you know, at least with men, we kind of understand, if you talk like that to the wrong person, you really gonna die. and you're really just gonna die, you know what I'm saying? But then again, Nicki and Cardi could have some shooters. I don't know, bro. They got enough money. That's all I'm gonna say. Money can do crazy things.
Let's leave it in the ring. But women, they're very good at breaking each other down with words, and that's exactly what's going on here. For anyone familiar with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, you already know that this isn't new. These two women have been going at it for years, and Cardi B actually used to be a huge Nicki Minaj fan before she became a rapper, even saying on multiple occasions that
when did they start beefing? Who started the original beef?
She adored Nicki a lot. But once Cardi B got her own momentum, things changed. The industry saw an opportunity to market her as competition to Nicki, because at that point, and honestly still today, there wasn't another female rapper on Nicki's level. Now, my personal theory on why Cardi B blew up the way she did is that the industry wanted to open the door for more marketable personalities.
Yeah, like when Cardi B was blowing up, I never really looked at her and thought of like a Nicki Minaj clone, you know what I'm saying? Because Cardi B always kind of been like way more like ratchet than Nicki Minaj. And I am not even saying ratchet in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Nicki kind of does a lot of like like more glam rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, she raps about how she's better than a lot of, you know, she's always raps about how she's better than a lot. She got a lot of money. She got her own motion. She makes niggas get on their knees, and she still doesn't even approach them. She raps kind of like that. Cardi B will rap about how she steals niggas, about how she get a ring without doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Wet ass pussy. Like, I don't know. Maybe Nicki could have dropped something like WAP. I don't know. I just don't. I never saw Cardi B as like a replacement for Nicki. So, you know, I'm saying all that to say I think that the rivalry shouldn't have been anything more than friendly. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Even if they weren't as talented musically. That way they could push looks, social media presence, and personality-driven branding, which makes the industry more money in the long run. Now, on the other hand, for Nicki Minaj, she's always been one of those artists who feels bigger than life.
Yeah, Starships is legendary, bro. Starships were meant to fly.
She was born a rap, born a...
Hands up and touch the sky. Yeah, she was going crazy. That's why I said she on the Mount Rushmore, bro. I don't even have to. Don't even talk to me about it, bro. Like, if you don't put Nicki Minaj on your Mount Rushmore rap for like female rap in the very least, I don't trust your opinion.
Perform, and she fought her way up in an era where artists didn't have all the tools that exist today. Her success feels more earned through talent and resilience. But when it comes to Cardi B, things are completely different for her.
Like I said, she appeals more to like kind of like the ratchet side of everything, and that's not even a bad thing. Like, she found her lane.
Her success has kind of been more generated through social media hype. Although I'm not the biggest fan of her music, I do respect her hustle.
Yeah, I couldn't name you more than like 3 Cardi B songs.
She's extremely resourceful, she's business minded, and she knows how to stay relevant. But I don't think she could be put in the same conversation as a Nicki Minaj when it comes to artistry. Deep down, I think she knows that she's never going to get the same respect as Nicki, simply because there are levels to the craft of making music. Now, to Cardi B's right, Cardi B is a huge brand with a machine fully behind her, but respect can't be bought, it can only be earned. And that's why Nicki's career looks different. A lot of people may not like Nicki Minaj, but at the same time, she's never really been industry friendly. She doesn't benefit the machine the same way a Cardi B does. That's part of the reason why, despite being nominated multiple times, Nicki has never won a Grammy.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, Nicki Minaj always appeals way more to like hip hop heads and like music nerds and rap nerds, because like she got that old school type of feel with it. Like, she been doing this for a minute, and you can find a Nicki Minaj song you rock with, bro. You know, she got stuff in pop, she got stuff in rap, she got stuff with 2 Chainz, she got the size, she got the ones, she was on I Love Them Strippers. Nicki, you're supposed to be the stripper, you know what I'm saying? She, like, even though she was like she was a girl on a stripper song, like, you still heard her bars. So like, yeah, she's not just a pretty face. You heard her, you was like, she going crazy. You know what I mean? Like, she was musically like on a different level, bro. And Cardi B just went on like more of a, like, she's more of like a celebrity than like a rapper, I feel like. I'm just being honest. And then her being with Offset for, you know, it's like celebrity tier drama. Like, if we're being honest, this is probably the closest thing I'm gonna ever get to celebrity drama, bro. Because both of these people are at least A-list celebrities at the very least.
I'm not saying that it's a conspiracy theory that she hasn't won, but it is very strange considering her accolades and accomplishments in the music industry. So one could question why exactly she hasn't won a single Grammy. Some people might point towards her abrasive personality, but at the same time, there's a lot of artists in the
I guarantee you, the way she was tweeting, I guarantee you there's people in the industry that don't like Nicki and probably just wish she doesn't exist. I guarantee you she has enemies up in the
music industry who are not particularly liked even by the music industry itself, and they've got Grammys and other awards for the work that they put in. Meanwhile, Cardi B got a Grammy just 2 years into her mainstream run with Invasion of Privacy.
I remember when people, dude, I just can't. It's her music not for me. Her music is not for me. You know what I'm saying? When I heard that she won the Grammy, my jaw dropped. I said, what? But then if you look at the numbers, and she really does have fans. Like, there's a lot of girls who fuck with Cardi B songs. You know what I'm saying? When they want to throw some ass like crazy, they put on some Cardi B. Like, I can't deny it.
But the Cardi B is right. She did break some records with that particular album, and she did make a lot of impact when she came out during that time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to be honest. You have to be honest, bro. Sometimes, even if you don't mess with her, because I mess with Nicki way more than Cardi. I'm not even saying Cardi is trash. I'm just saying Cardi is probably D tier rapper, and Nicki is almost S. You know what I'm saying? But I can still say that Cardi B definitely has had like a huge impact, a lot of numbers. She found her audience. She appealed to them perfectly. Even though I don't like her music, I'm not gonna say I don't understand how she's popular.
When it comes to this back and forth between Nicki and Cardi, let's be real, the beef is lucrative. Everything is about
Glorilla go crazy though. I rock with Glorilla. I got a couple Glorilla songs in my playlist.
About garnering attention in general, because that attention means eyeballs, which means potential sales. Everything is about garnering attention in general, because that attention means eyeballs, which means potential sales. It keeps both of them in the headlines, it keeps fans talking, and it fuels engagement. In a way, the feud obviously benefits both sides. That said,
And Nicki's just hilarious, bro. Y'all ever see the TikToks of people saying y'all ever see the TikToks of Nicki Minaj going live and then people just say crazy shit to her in the comments? I seen that one clip. Somebody was like, I knew Nicki was live because my nipples got hard. I was like, what the hell?
necessarily agree with how either of them are handling this ordeal, especially with children being dragged into it. That's a line I don't think should ever be crossed. And honestly, does it even matter who really started it this time? I don't personally think so, because
because both of them like went over some lines, bro.
At this point, it feels like both of them know exactly how to push each other's buttons, and they're willing to take it there.
She about to give that old man a heart attack.
At the end of the day, I think all this is just entertainment, and being completely honest with you, I'm starting to suspect that part of this might actually be set up somehow. I'm not saying for sure, but it feels too convenient sometimes, because we all know when Nicki drops an album, there's going to be some type of drama that follows. These beefs keep both of them in the spotlight, and whether we like it or not, that attention turns into streams, headlines, and money. On the other end, I don't personally think the hate itself is generated. It does seem to come from a very real place, especially considering what both of them said. I personally don't ever see this beef.
Yeah, it's got to be something deeper than just I don't even know what the beef is over, bro, but it's got to be something serious for it to get this bad.
Not being a thing, there's a lot of politics that come into play behind the scenes when it comes to the issues that Nicki and Cardi have with each other. So I think there's a lot of people behind the scenes who are very invested in seeing both of these women going at each other. Nicki and Cardi B are beefing.
I can believe that.
Once again, and I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to say about this particular beef right here. I'm pretty sure that I might have gotten the timeline of some of these tweets wrong. That being said, overall, I just wanted to focus on a beef and the issues that both of these women have with each other. Yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Nah, that, like he said, bro, it don't matter who started it. It's absolutely way past some lines. Like, real talk, bro, like that's low-key, that's kind of disgusting, you know, saying that about somebody's kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, bro. Especially at their ages. Neither one of them are in their 20s. I'm pretty sure they're both 30 something. They both are easily in their 30s, right? Hold on, let me see. How old is Cardi B? $32. Yeah, 32. And what's the other age? Nicki. 42. Whoa. Yeah, not at the age to be doing that. Now, I want to see this. Look at this old man.
Yeah, I think all this is
Papa Cap Q97. This dude was going crazy.
just entertainment, and being completely honest with you, I'm starting to
Is that a real guy? I don't know. I was about to look it up, but low-key, I don't feel like doing it. But nah, that was absurd, bro. That was absurd.